Clears past out everybody. Campbell's in on the race. Campbell gets bumped from behind. Can you try to kind of cut it off back? Backhand behind the Orangeville net. Played up the boards by Campbell to Brady. Brady up the blue line and out. Middlehurst in on that forecheck. Icing's waved off. Middlehurst plays it off the inside of the net. Just couldn't reach it. Loose puck in the middle. Everybody skates past it. And Milton goes in offside.
Says he's not making that connection.
Do you have the other app?
I have it.
Brings it in over the Orangeville blue line into the corner. Played to the blue line, not out. Shot, steered wide by Sheldon. Fires that puck near boards, far boards. Kept in by Milton to the blue line. Shipped out by Martin into the Milton zone. Milton regroups, brings it out over the blue line and into the Orangeville zone. It's deep, Tribble bumps his man off the puck, plays it up to Martin. Martin cross ice to Monas. Monas off the backhand, dumps that in. Won't have the legs for icing. Bailey in there first, gets bumped. Almost picked up by Arkema. Oakley fires it out. Touched by Milton player. In the near corner. Shot off the inside of the post. Played around to the boards. The blue line kept in by Key. Milton just bounced that off the boards again. To the blue line, cross ice pass, brought into the Orangeville zone. Shot on net, saved by Sheldon. Loose puck, picked up by Brown. He gets bumped, centers it, to the blue line, not out. Chipped by Oakley, gets a whistle. Milton wins the draw, pass back to their D, up to the Orangeville blue line and in. Played off the boards. The blue line out. Brady tries to center it. Picked off by Milton. Milton chips that into the Orangeville zone. Backhander by Campbell behind the Orangeville net to Brady. Brady sends it to the far boards for Thompson. Kicks to the blue line, not out. Hobart backhands it up through the neutral ice. Milton plays that out of their zone, up to the Orangeville blue line and in. Pass in the feet, intercepted by Middlehurst. To the blue line, kept in. Milton's got the puck, moving it around. Hobart on his man. Play gets broken up. Thompson comes out with it. Swing over the blue line. Lets it go, shot, saved by Milton. Puck goes around the near boards, off the glass, into neutral ice. Oakley picks it up, steps around his man, gains the zone. Pulls it back, lets it go, blocked. Bailey picks up that puck, tries to get a shot off, gets intercepted. Off the boards, he's down hard. That'll be icing. No call. Milton wins the draw. Orangeville picks it up, gets a shot just wide of the net. Martin in the corner behind to Monas. Monas up to Martin, just out of his reach. Milton will pick up that loose puck and clear it out of their zone. In over the Orangeville blue line, throws it towards the net. Picked up by Tribble. Tribble around the near boards to Monas. Puck spurts out, stopped by Oakley. Oakley fires it off the glass. To Martin. Martin, the blue line and out. Milton have to regroup. Locally behind the Orangeville net. Fires it up into the Milton zone. Picked off. Cleared out. And they'll regroup. They'll lift that into the Orangeville zone. Deep in the corner. Picked up by Bailey. Bailey around the near boards to Monas. Monas bumps his man. Puck comes out to Clark. Clark in over the Milton blue line. Holds it there. Centering pass. Picked off by Milton. They'll clear it out of their zone. Picked up by Brown. Brown avoids his man to Hobor. Hobor into the zone. Brown in on the forward check. Arkema lifts the puck. It's a funny hop. Milton picks it up. Takes up to the blue line and out. Plays it off the boards. They're in offside. They have to regroup. Milton carries it into the Orangeville zone. Skips around his man. Shot. Saved by Sheldon. Loose puck in front. Picked up by Clark. Clark centering pass. Intended for Arkema. He was missed. And that'll be an Orangeville penalty. Milton wins the drop, plays it back to their point. Walk it in. Back up to the blue line. Shot on net, way wide. Milton's there, collect that rebound. Picked up by Middlehurst. He'll play it off the boards and get out of the Orangeville zone. The blue line, kept out by Milton. They'll regroup, bring it in. Shot on net, saved by Milks. Milton wins that draw, whiffed on that shot, backhanded, up to the blue line, kept in by Milton. We'll move that in deeper in the Orangeville zone. Right in the corner. This handles it. Up to the blue line. Dump it back in by Milton. Milton shot, saved by Sheldon. Loose puck in front. Save again. Cleared out by Brady. That'll go the length of the ice. Thompson in on the forecheck. Good pressure. Just missed his man. Milton regroup. Thompson's in there deep. Pressuring his man. Blocks that shot. Throws it back in deep. Thompson's still there. Milton throws it up the boards. Cross ice pass. Brought into the Orangeville zone. Campbell bumps his man. Loose puck. Got it wide by Sheldon. Bailey throw that down the length of the ice. No icing as Orangeville still on the power play. The penalty kill. Milton picks that puck up. Clears it out of their zone. Chips back to Tribble. Tribble sends it up. Neutral ice. Bailey picks it up. Brings it behind the Orangeville net. Throws it off the boards to the blue line. And out. Milton regroups. Brings it into the Orangeville zone. That was offside, but no call. Cycle it around. Centers it. Throw it towards Sheldon. He'll steer that one wide. Back to the point. Milton just dumps that back deep into the Orangeville zone. Loose puck bouncing behind the net. Played off the back by Brown. Milton throws that deep into the zone again. Bailey up to the blue line, just kept in by Milton. Cross ice pass. Goes on his man. Picked up by Bailey. Bailey backhanded. Hobor fires it off the boards to the blue line, kept in again. Orangeville needs a whistle. Touched by Milton, no icing. Martin in on the forecheck. Monas just misses his man. Brown's there. Milton still has the puck. Shot, tip high. Into the deep corner. Oakley and Brown battling. Picked up by Key on the near boards. Sent off the net. That was close. To Oakley. Oakley up to Monas. Monas touches it. It's bumped by his man. Picked up by Milton. Milton clears the zone. Key backhands it to Clark. Clark in over the line. Kept in by Middlehurst. Milton will play that behind their net. Pass to everybody. Not far enough for an icing. Oakley to Monas. Monas backhands to Brady. Brady in over the blue line. Centers it for Middlehurst. Middlehurst was tied up, couldn't get the shot off. Picks up the loose puck. Milton plays it off the boards. Backhands through neutral ice. I'll go past everybody. Oakley's there to pick up that loose puck. Gets held. That'll be a delayed penalty. Clears the zone, touched by Milton. That'll be a penalty for Milton. Orangeville wins that draw, but it's stuck in some feet. Milton player and Brown take it down. Middlehurst picks up that loose puck. Has the maroon. Passes it into Brown. Brown to Middlehurst. Middlehurst with the shot. Saved by Milton. Draw one by Brown to Campbell. Campbell cross ice pass just over the blue line. The war back to regroup. Pass to Campbell. Campbell gets picked. Shot. Saved by Milks. Come on, boys. Orangeville wins the draw. Oakley off the boards to Brown. Brown cycles it around his zone. Gets out into the neutral ice. In over the blue line. Skates around one man. Gets picked. Milton throws it off their player. And that'll be a penalty.
Like he got taken down.
Alright, boys, use it!
5-on-3 for minute 12. Oakley with the puck. Shot. No save, loose puck. Reeled in by the Milton goalie. Gains control of that draw. Pass up to Oakley on the point. Oakley to Brown. Brown getting manhandled. Brings it in deep. That's the puck. Cross ice pass to Campbell. Tipped by Milton, but Campbell regroups and gets it. Oakley with the puck. Shot. Save. Stop shooting at the goalie. Milton wins that draw. Loose puck picked up by Arkema. Arkema up to Campbell. Campbell across to Oakley. Oakley with the one-timer. Way wide of the net. Puck bounces over Arkima's stick. Arkima back to Campbell. Campbell shot scored! Nothing Orangeville. 3:31 to go in the first period. Orangeville wins the face-off. Pass back to Zach. Zach to Oakley. Oakley through neutral ice, skates it in over the blue line, through the traffic, gets his pocket picked. Milton will just backhand that out of their zone. Clark behind the net, pass to Brady. Brady kicks that back to Clark. Clark up the boards to Arkima. Arkima couldn't handle it. Puck thrown back into the Orangeville zone. Campbell to Brady. Brady steps around his man, gets bumped. Orangeville's offside. Maddox regroups, gets out. Shot. Blocked by Sheldon. Campbell in behind the Orangeville net. Up to Brady. Brady into traffic at the blue line, gets puck. Milton will dump that down. Sheldon will play that to the near boards to Oakley. Oakley gets bumped. Puck comes out, neutral ice. Tipped in front. Milton steers that behind to Bailey. Bailey to Oakley. Oakley's got some room, back to Bailey. Bailey through neutral ice, in over the blue line. Just couldn't handle it. Loose puck, the blue line and out. Orangeville's D was changing. Key, some fancy moves, breaks up that play. Off the boards to Moniz. Moniz to Bailey. Bailey in over the blue line. Shot. Blocker save. Up in the defense. Orangeville wins that draw. Moniz gets bumped from behind. Milton picks up that loose puck. Cross ice pass. In over the blue line. Picked off by Martin. Martin around his man. Had no one to go to. Milton plays that deep. Behind the Orangeville net. This guy open in front. Couldn't handle that pass, luckily. Key with the loose puck. Picks it up, brings it through over the blue line. Shot. Bouncing loose puck. Oh, it was loose. Yeah. Milton wins that draw. Fires it around behind their net to far boards. Bounces over the sticks. Milton in over the Orangeville blue line. Deep in the corner. Middlehurst bumps his man behind the net. Tribble does his job. Loose puck behind. Middlehurst, Brady. Brady into Middlehurst. Shot up in the netting. Milton wins that draw, back to the blue line. 1 minute to go in the period. Shot, thrown towards the net, steered wide. Comes out to the blue line. Thompson giving chase, picked off by Milton first. Along the boards. Played at the blue line, and that's it. Orangeville wins that draw. Tribble to the blue line and out. Played him neutral ice. Tribble again to the blue line. Kept out. Milton's offside. Oakley, far end. Cross ice pass to Arkema. Just out of his reach. Arkema's giving chase. Milton fires it around the far boards. Kept into the blue line by Oakley. Oakley to Clark. Clark couldn't quite handle it. Tribble dumps that puck back in. 10 seconds to go in the period. Milton will throw that off the boards. Up to the blue line. Kept in by Oakley. And brought out by Brown. That'll do it for the first period. Jones a drop. Bailey to the blue line and in. Throws the puck on net. And covered by Milton. Orangeville wins that draw. Back to Campbell. Campbell throws it on net. Block shot by Bailey. Milton picks that puck, throws it to the far boards, and they'll bring it up to the blue line and out. Key turns that around to neutral ice. Bailey in on the forecheck. Milton throws that out off the boards and dumps it into the Orangeville zone. Picked up by Campbell. Played up to Martin. Martin cross ice to Monas, couldn't quite get it through his feet. Milton throws that back in and icing's waved off. Campbell plays that around, tipped in front. Up goes to the corner, up the point, shot. Broken up by Campbell. Key off the boards to Monas. Monas got picked. Milton out front, loose puck, shot, saved by Sheldon. Milton up to the blue line, another shot, bad save, steered into the corner, no call there. Up to the Martin lets it go, played by Milton. Up to the blue line and out. Broken up by Monas. Monas gets bumped, puck goes into the Orangeville zone, picked up by Milton. Centering pass, past everybody. Played in deep. Campbell in there. Pass it to the near boards to Martin. Martin lets it go. Shot to the point. Saved by Milton. Orangeville to drop, puck comes out in the middle. Played off to the boards by Tribble. And Milton dumps that back deep in. The war bunches man. Milton still has it. Broken up by a Tribble. Tribble battling in the corner. Hobart comes in to help. Milton skates out with it. Play broken up by Middlehurst. Middlehurst try to get it off the boards, not out. Shot. Blocker saved by Shot. Rebound up to Brady. Brady kicks on it back deep in the Orangeville zone and plays it behind the net. Centering pass to Middlehurst. Milton goalie plays it to the far corner. Middlehurst is there. Just gets bumped off the puck. To the blue line. Kept in by Tribble. Second effort. Brings it out. Thompson throws that back in. Milton's there. They'll throw it all the way out. Icing's waved off. I don't know why. Campbell, the middle hers. Brady's in there. Brady centers it. Shot. Saved by Milton. Loose puck. Shot again. Milton wins that draw. They'll play it off behind their net. Up to the far boards. Kept in by Arkema. Arkema to Brown. Brown stops it. Milton picks up the loose puck. Arkema's on the boards. Picks it up. Milton's in the blue line and out. Puck will go into the Orangeville zone. Up to the blue line to Brown. Brown gets bumped. Got the puck in close. Milton gets it out of their zone, into the Orangeville zone. Deep in, no offsides, loose puck in front. Milton picks it up. Flips it up, Sheldon catches it. They're letting a lot of offsides go.
Yeah, like crazy.
Milton wins that draw. Loose puck off the crossbar.
Sheldon.
I think Sheldon got a piece of that one. Up to the far boards. Owen is bumped by his man. Campbell with the puck. Gets taken down hard. Nobody wants it now. That's fine. Centering pass by Milton. Kept out of the way by Oakley. Loose puck into the Milton zone. Milton plays it off the boards. Picked up by Martin. Martin dumps that deep in the Milton zone. Played hard along the boards. Milton comes out with it. Up to the blue line, kept in by Zach. Campbell, he'll throw that in. Martin, centering pass. Monas, tip forward. 2-0 Orangeville. I think so. Yeah. I think the goalie scored it on himself.
We'll take
Orangeville wins that draw. Played into their zone, backhanded out by Key. Key up to Thompson. Thompson got bumped, no puck, no call. Milton plays that off the boards to the blue line, kept in by Tribble. Back on Tribble. Tribble with the shot blocked in front. Milton comes out with it in over the Orangeville blue line. Lets one go. Blocked or saved by Sheldon. Down, picked up by Milton. Brady pumps his man, gets the puck, comes out of the zone. Milton plays that right back into neutral ice. Brought in over the Orangeville blue line. Shot. Glove save. Puck pops out, goes to the near corner. Clearing attempt, picked up by Milton. The blue line, Thompson, backhands to the blue line and out. Brady in on the forecheck, and it's icing. Orangeville wins that draw into some traffic, picked up by Hobor. Hobor off the boards, the blue line and out. That's going to go for icing. Wins the draw, cross ice shot, wide of the net, bounces off the back, comes out, batted at, played out to the blue line and out by Hobor. Milton picks it up, fires that back in. Oakley, Hobor, back to Oakley. Loose puck. Shot. Scores. That was some pretty bad play there. Orangeville wins that battle. Arkema backhands that into the zone. Picked up by Brown and Arkema. Arkema's got it. Gets bumped. Clark on his man. Milton up to the blue line. Clears the zone. Brown interrupts that play. Arkema off the boards into the Milton zone. Milton. Brown gets hit from behind. No call. In your eyes, ref. Arkema takes his man into the boards hard. Milton comes out with it, but play's broken up. Arkema backhands it in. Milton will pick up that loose puck. Lay it up to the red line. Into the Orangeville zone. Cleared out by Oakley. Bailey. Simonis. Simonis gets bumped. Puck clears out of the zone. Hobor will throw that back in. Orangeville clears his zone to regroup. Milton will play that off the near boards, through the neutral ice and into the Orangeville zone. Shot, blocked by Campbell. Clearing attempt, picked off by Milton. Loose puck, thrown to the near corner. Martin to Campbell. Campbell to the far boards. Oakley. Loose puck. Oakley kicks that to the corner. Played behind the net to Campbell. Campbell trips. Breaks down his man. Off the boards, up to the blue line. Kept in by Milton. Martin. Milton's got the puck. Centers it. Loose puck. Shot. Good save by Milton. Bailey picks up that puck. Loses it in the feet. Shot. That'll go for an icing. Milton wins that draw to the far boards. Middlehurst backhands to Tribble up the blue line and out. Picked up by Milton. They'll bring it back into the Orangeville zone.
Come on, boys, get on it!
Still has it. Cross ice pass. Almost picked up by Milton. Played to the blue line and out. Milton regroups. Throws it in. Tribble. Behind the net's Campbell. Campbell up the boards, blue line, not out. Shot just above the net. Pinned along the boards. Right out by Middlehurst. Middlehurst charging. Campbell. Brady. Brady's got it. Drops it for Thompson. Thompson did. Oh, shoot, he scores! It's a broken water bottle. Three 3-1 Orangeville. Orangeville wins the draw. Picked up by Milton. Thrown into the Orangeville zone. Stopped by Key. Key will clear that out into the Milton zone. Nice pass. Akima in on the forecheck. Picked up by Brown. Brown has to check up. Backhanded into the Orangeville zone. Picked up by Hobor. Hobor behind his net. He's got pressure. To the corner to Arkema. Arkema loses his man, brings it behind the net. Skates around his man. To the blue line, off the boards to Brown. Brown in over the blue line, spins around his man. Centers it to Arkema. Arkema, just wide of the net. Brown up to Key. He lets one go, picked off by Milton. Off the boards, brought out. Thrown back to the Milton zone. Milton gets rocked. Charging. Cleared out. Joseph gets onside. Milton goalie will cover that one for a whistle. Milton gets a penalty. Milton wins that draw, clears it down the length of the ice. Milks will set that up for Oakley. Oakley carries it behind his net. Gets pumped, leaves it there for Monas. Monas to Martin, Martin in over the blue line, dumps that puck in deep. Bailey in on the forecheck. Milton will throw that around the boards to Oakley. Oakley protects it to Monas. Monas to Oakley. Oakley to the point for Bailey. Bailey shot. Tipped wide. Back to the point. Oakley. Oakley gets it in to Martin. Martin with the loose puck. Player bounces off the players to Monas. Monas behind of Martin. Martin up to Oakley. Oakley with the shot. Tipped. Loose puck. Milton picks it up to the blue line, just off of Bailey's stick. Bailey pressures his man. Milton will dump that in. Stopped binding up by Milks. Picked up by Oakley. Stretch pass to Thompson. Thompson gets a knee on knee, no call. Loose puck. Backhanded deep by Monas. Bailey gets taken down. No whistle. Bailey still has it. Throws it in the middle. Batted down by Oakley. How is that not a high stick? Oh, it was just a delayed high stick.
That he sees with the 12 offside, nothing.
Orangeville wins the draw, but Milton gets a hold of it, dumps it deep in the Orangeville zone. Key bats it to the corner, picks up his own pass. Thompson bumps his man. Thompson comes out with it. Up to Middlehurst. Middlehurst held up at the line, just onside. Middlehurst backhands to Brady. Brady couldn't hit it. Milton will throw that puck down the length of the ice. Sheldon Milks tries to clear it out. Gets picked off by Milton. Loose, wide open guy out front. Along the far boards. Centering pass. Nobody's there. Picked up by Milton. Ball. Dribble to Brady. Brady to the blue line, not out. Thrown back in by Milton. 2:20 to go in the period. Milton backhands it up to the boards. Thompson gets that out. That'll go for an icing. Draw won by Orangeville. Clark in over the blue line. Drops it there. Oakley steps around his man. Walks in, shoots. Save. Milton wins that draw. They'll fire that length of the ice. 2 minutes to play in the period. Hobart backhands that to the net. Picked up by Oakley. Oakley over his blue line through neutral ice and into the Milton zone. Got it off the stick. Hobart shifts wings, picks up that loose puck. To the blue line, to nobody. Oakley reaches for that one. Clark couldn't quite handle it. Backhanded into the Orangeville zone. Orangeville regroups. Oakley to Brown. Brown into deep in the corner. It's a bump. Takes the man off. Stretch pass in the middle. Shot. Wide of the net. Oakley picks that puck up at the blue line. Plays it into Brown. Brown to Oakley. Oakley steps around his man. Ortiva sends a rocket. Milton wins the draw. 1 minute to go in the second period. Fired up the blue line, just out of reach of Campbell. Campbell to Tribble. Tribble back to Campbell in the Orangeville zone. Campbell up to Martin. Martin throws it in deep. Picked up by Moniz. Moniz off the back. To Martin. Martin back to Moniz. Moniz gets bumped. Martin's there to pick up that puck. Skates it behind. Up to Tribble. Tribble with the shot. Loose puck in front. Shoot. Just wide of the net. Milton plays that off the glass. Neutral ice. Orangeville player, no stick. Campbell to Martin. Martin up. Brought in by Bailey. Picked off by Campbell. 13 seconds to go in the period. Martin bumps his man. Backhands that deep into the zone. Tapped in by Brady. Brady stood up. No attempt to play the puck. And that'll do it for the second period. Score after 2, Orangeville 3, Milton 1. Let's go, boys! Milton wins the draw. Chips it over the red line, in deep in the Orangeville zone, no icing. Out of the round. Played out by Brady. Milton picks up that loose puck deep in the Orangeville zone. Centering pass. Broken up by Orangeville. Thompson to the blue line, kept in by the ref. Thompson picks up that. And they'll get that offside. Orangeville wins the draw, throws it into the Milton zone. They'll collect it, clear it out. Then over the Orangeville blue line, way offside. They figured out the offsides. Milton wins that draw in over the Orangeville zone. Shot, blocker saved by Milks. Puck goes in the corner. It was there with Bailey. Bailey to the blue line, kept in. Chipped in front. Hits the mesh in front. Orangeville wins the draw. Dribble off the glass, up to Moniz. Moniz lets it go for Bailey. Bailey gets that deep in the Milton zone. Milton fires that around to the far boards, chips it over everybody, blue line and out. Milton in hard. Tribble's there, loose. Milton still has the puck. Picked up by Tribble. Tribble throws it to the boards. Kept in. Centering pass. Stopped in front. Shot goes wide. Loose puck in front. Milton couldn't handle that. Chipped over the blue line by Martin. Bailey deep in the Milton zone. Plays it along the boards for Joseph Monas. Monas keeps it in deep.
Come on, boys.
In there and help him. Milton, cross ice pass, picked up by Oakley. Oakley brings it into his Orangeville zone to regroup. Over there, he'll take it on his own. Throws it in, gets bumped along the way. Milton throws that around the far boards, kept in, just brought out. Key breaks up that play, gets a late cross check, no call. Played around to the near boards. Arkema to Oakley. Oakley lets that go, nobody's watching. Now to go for icing. Milton wins that job. Arkema picks up a loose puck, sends it back to Key. Key to Oakley. Oakley to Clark. Clark to Brown. Brown in over the Milton blue line. Still has it, centering pass. It's bumped. Arkema in the corner with the puck. Clark gets taken down. Key bumps his man. Puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing. Oakley gets bumped. Wins the battle. Gets checked later. Brown gets taken down by the head. Cross check in 2 minutes.
It's got a little slippy, I think, in the Proctor's had enough.
Scrum draw. Puck goes behind the Milton net. Milton fire that off the far boards. Backhanded the rest of the way out. Left there by Milks. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell to Thompson. Thompson to Brown. Middlehurst. Middlehurst couldn't handle it. Thompson's there to pick it up. So lets one go. Saved by Milton. Thompson bumps his man in the corner. Takes him down. Brady centers it. Loose puck goes to Campbell. Campbell and Middlehurst. Middlehurst lets that go. Brady centers it again. Loose puck goes to Campbell. Campbell throws that one in deep. Thompson backhands to Brady. Brady picks it up. Centering pass again. Cross ice to Thompson. Thompson to Middlehurst. Middlehurst gets bumped. Milton will clear that out of their zone. Foot race. Campbell gets there first, gets bumped. Hobor out of the blue line. Milton will just throw that back in. That comes around. Campbell. Picked off by Milton. Campbell's there, regroup. Milton picks up the loose puck. Shot blocked by Campbell. Oakley to the blue line, kept in. Oakley's got it again. Cross ice to Arkema. Arkema up to Brown. Brown in over the blue line. Shot blocked. Still there. Puck's in deep. Milton throws that around the far boards. Oakley. Oakley with the shot. Bounces. Pad saved by Milton Coley. Fired to the blue line and out. And that'll about do it for the Milton penalty. Picked up by Tribble. Back to 5-on-5. Arkema in over the blue line. Backhands to Brown. Brown couldn't get a shot off. Use that for Bailey. Bailey walks out with a backhand shot. Just saved.
Keep it up, Flyers!
face-off. Orangeville bats that deep in the Milton zone. Fired around the glass to the blue line and just out. Past the reach of Oakley. Oakley to Tribble. Tribble gets it out of the Orangeville zone. Up to Monas. Monas dumps that in. Middlehurst giving chase. Bumps his man. Gets the puck. Dumps it back behind the Milton goal. Middlehurst tries to center it. Milton to the blue line out. In over the Orangeville zone. Shot. Tipped wide by Oakley. Oakley's got the puck. Chips it deep into the near corner. Tribble. Past everybody. That'll go for an icing. Orangeville wins that draw. Key off the boards. The blue line not out. Shot just wide of Snopes. Hobor up the boards. Tip pass for Brown. Couldn't handle it. Coming in offside again. Loose puck. Trickles towards the Orangeville net. Picked up by Brown. Centering pass. Intercepted by Milton. Cross ice pass by Hobor. Arkema in on his man. Played along the boards and in. Back in. Orangeville's got to clear the zone and get out of it. Milton around the far boards, out of their zone. Played in neutral ice. Brown plays that back to Hobor. Hobor to Key. Key couldn't handle it. Milton just dumps that in the middle of the ice. Puck played off the Milton player. Hobor kicks out up to his stick. Lays it up. Blocked by the ref. Brady cross ice to Arkema. Arkema gets the red line and throws that in. Good work. Middlehurst in on the forecheck. Brady battling in the corner. Puck comes to the blue line, jumps over everybody's stick. Touch, no icing. Key picks up that puck, sends it around for Hobor. Hobor in the corner. Almost comes out with it. Two Milton players. Loose puck picked up by Key. Key cross ice to Thompson. Thompson lets it go. Milton will cover it for the whistle.
Stop. I don't know what your problem is.
Scrum draw. Puck comes out. Nobody could handle it. Milton lifts that way over the glass into the Orangeville penalty box. Milton wins that draw. Plays it behind their net. The half boards. Clearing for the blue line, just over the Orangeville blue line. Kicked forward, shot way wide of the net. Rebound goes to the far corner. Picked up by Milton. They'll walk out with it. Centering pass. Couldn't handle it. Milton pinch, throws one in off the ref. Milton still has it along the far boards. Bailey gets dumped. Loose puck picked up by Campbell. And that'll be an Orangeville penalty. Milton wins that draw. Loose puck. Broken up by Clark. Clark sends it the length of the ice and goes in on the forecheck. Behind the Milton net. Played back into the near corner. Cross ice pass. Milton just skates that into the Orangeville zone. Shoot. steered wide by Milks. Puck comes around to the near corner. Played back behind the Orangeville net. Milton backhands that behind the Orangeville net again. To the point. Milton throws that back deep in the Orangeville zone. High puck, bouncing, loose. Cleared out, shot, blocked. It's up there, kicked ahead by Clark. Brown picks up that puck, tries to clear it, gets to the blue line, not out. Shot, saved by Milks. Rebound goes to Brown. Batted down with a high stick. No, guess not. Puck comes to the near corner. Milton will throw that in behind the Orangeville net and skate out with it. Centering attempt. Backhanded by Clark. Now it'll go to the length of the ice. 45 seconds to go in the Orangeville penalty. 5:30 to go in the game. Milton to their blue line and out. Brady's there to dump that back in.
Too many men.
Milton picks that up, regroups behind their net, plays it to the far boards. Pass almost blocked by Brady. Milton dumps that in. Clearing attempt by Hobart. Couldn't quite get out of the zone. Centering. Okima off the boards. Now it'll go down for the length. Brady in on the forecheck. Missed his man. Milton regroups, brings it out. Up into the Orangeville zone. Clearing attempt. Right into the Milton player. Milton. Cross ice pass. Orangeville penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. And that'll get cleared out of the zone. Everybody skates past that puck, picked up by Key. Key dumps it in.
Somewhere.
Milton picks up the puck, throws it to the near boards, up to the blue line, kept in. Key dumps that puck back in. Picked up by Middlehurst. Middlehurst pivots around. Shot blocked. Loose puck, tipped to the corner by Brady. Thompson's got it. Thompson gets bumped. Puck comes out in the middle. Key with the shot. Through some legs just wide of the net. Oakley throws it on net, blocked in front. Loose puck, nobody there to pick it up but Milton. Milton clears out of their zone, throws it on the net. Misses wide. Orangeville chips it to the blue line and out. No icing. Middlehurst in on that forecheck. Picked up by Thompson. There's 6 guys on the ice. Missed by Orangeville refs again. Key to Thompson. Thompson and Martin just couldn't get there. Went over the blue line. Steered wide behind by Milks. Played to the far corner by Oakley. Oakley to Monas. Monas up to Brady. For Bailey. Bailey backhands that into the Milton zone. Martin in on the forecheck. Played around the boards. Just out. Campbell with a great play. Backhands it out of trouble. Bailey to Campbell. Campbell to Monas. Monas turns up, gets it deep. Bailey in on the forecheck. Couldn't stop that puck. Hobart with a good stick. Keeps it in. Monas with the backhand. Loose puck in front. Shot on net. Steered wide by the Milton goalie. Puck comes out behind near boards. Stopped at the line by Campbell. Chipped out. Bailey got the puck at center ice. Plays it back to Hobart. Hobart to Martin. Martin's got some room. Dropped for Bailey. Bailey shot. Glove save. Loose puck. Saved by Milton. Milton wins that try. Throws it behind their net. Across to the far boards. The blue line and out. Tipped. Battle. Oh, and that'll be an Orangeville penalty. Slashing. Empty net. Too late. Orangeville penalty, 2 minutes for slashing. 2:16 to go in the game, and Milton has their goalie pulled. Draw won by Brown. Played off the boards to the blue line, not out. Brown gets hammered, taken down hard. To the point, shot. Blocker saved by Shell. To the blue line and out. Milton regroups in their zone. Clarkey on the forward check. Brown lifts the stick. Milton comes out with it into the Orangeville zone. Carries it deep. Plays it to the point. Cross ice. Shot. Glove save by Milton. Centering attempt. Steered wide by Sheldon. Shot. Just wide. Minute 30 to go in the game. Loose puck missed by Milton. On a hook. Brown's got the loose puck. Deep. Cross check. Killing time. Brown gets stumped. Stick. Skates are high. Milton to the blue line and out. Shot on net. Way wide. Leslie gets rocked. That'll be a penalty. 4 minutes for head contact. Shot. Thrown into the net. Oh boy, Bailey!
Hey, you're sticking the kids on the ice too? Use your head!
Orangeville wins the draw, last minute play in the third period. Campbell regroups, grabs that, throws it back into the Milton zone. Milton out. Played off the clear boards by Campbell. Hauled at the line by Oakley. Haley gets bumped. Campbell throws it off the glass. Neutral ice. Picked up by Milton. He'll dump that in. Campbell's got it. Hit from behind. No call. Bailey in behind the Orangeville net. Steps around his man. In through neutral ice. In over the blue line. Taken down. Shot. Save. Send him home. Milton wins the draw, gets another penalty, 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. And that'll be it. Orangeville takes that one 3-1.